Good morning. I am going to do a quick video while I'm getting ready of my makeup routine. I'm going to start out, I've already cleaned my face, put on my moisturizer, and I'm going to start out with the color correcting tinted moisturizer. And just because of timing, I'm just going to rub this on. I love this stuff because it helps even out your skin tone, and I have a lot of red in my face, so this helps tone it down. Sometimes I use a foundation brush to put this on, but I'm just doing this real quick, and then I'm going to follow up with my foundation. Good morning, Rachel. So I just put a thin layer of this on to try and even things out. When you use your fingers, you don't get quite as good of coverage, but I'm kind of in a hurry. Now I'm going to go to my foundation, and I'm just going to squirt it directly on my little brush. I'm using this one today. Haven't used this in a while. Only putting a little bit on there. And this little brush here basically creates like thousands of little dots. It's kind of like airbrushing when you put your makeup on. You just dot, dot, dot. I'm using the foundation in cream beige, which I think would probably be good for me in the winter when I don't have as much color in my skin. But right now it's a little bit light. But with our foundation, it does adjust, I think, about 3 colors to your skin tone. So once it's dry and it's set, it shouldn't be as noticeable. These are my red areas, typically, in my dark bags. Facebook must have made some changes yesterday, because I'm getting these notifications that I need to spread the word about my live video and tell my friends I'm to watch and so on. I think Facebook is a pain in the rear sometimes, the way they keep changing everything. Just when you think you got something down, they come and change it. Or for someone like me who's advertising a business or two, they make it pretty difficult to do that. If I add too many people to a group, then I get punished. Or if I post too many ads about a product, I get punished. And it's all because they want you to spend your money for them to do your advertising. Well, I don't have that kind of money. That's a little crazy. So I'm really not much of a Facebook fan anymore, but I'm addicted. Good morning, Tina. Oh, where'd it go? Just a little bit more. I'm trying not to have a line on my neck. Hair. Drive me nuts. I'm about to cut it all off. Or at least half of it. I can't take it anymore. It's so long. And my ends are split. It's almost to my rear end. That's how long it is. Excuse me. And it's lifeless. And I've had enough of it. Okay, so that was foundation. I've got pearlizer. And this is basically a highlighting type foundation. And you can mix this with your foundation on a palette if you wanted to. You can use it in your eyeshadows. See how pretty that is? And I'm just going to put that across my cheekbone. Good morning, Amy. I haven't done a video in a while, so I wanted to jump on this morning while I had the extra time, because sometimes my body just doesn't want to cooperate with my sleep schedule. Morning, Michelle. I'm just dabbing that on. Hopefully that's not too much, but that's okay, because I really like this stuff. It's pretty. I don't think you can really tell in the video right there. Alright, that's that. And then we have SeneGence translucent loose powder. It comes in this container with a built-in brush. And to activate your powder to get it out, I was told, instead of beating it, you kind of pump it. I don't know. Doesn't look like there's much there. Well, I guess there is. Alright. Normally I just beat it to death. Let's brush that on. And this makeup will last me all day. It's not going to melt off if I'm outside in the heat. It is waterproof, sweatproof, all that good stuff. And all of our makeup has the skincare in it, which is pretty awesome, because you're not only trying to look good, you're actually taking care of your skin in the process. I'm used to doing this in the bathroom, but I'm sitting at my desk with my light up vanity. I forgot blush. I still don't have any of the blush from SeneGence yet. I'm working on it. So I am using something different in the meantime. And the blush from SeneGence is also a liquid or cream, and it goes on smooth, and when it dries it's not going to budge, and it will also be waterproof. And on the blush, a tiny little dab goes a long way, and you can also put the pearlizer in it. If you wanted to give yourself a nice dewy glow. I don't want too much, but I'm so pale. Even though I have a little sun, I'm still pale. Alright. So what else do I need to do? I'll curl my eyelashes while I'm thinking about it. I have to get close. So, oh goodness, we got 3 days till Friday. Yay! I swear I live for the weekends. When I do this, I'm not pressing that hard because I'm not trying to break off all my eyelashes. But they tend to stick out straight if I don't curl them. And this side is usually shorter than the right side. Alright. So I got some new brushes for my shadows, and I'm going to try them out. Got this very soft, fluffy brush. I also have this one, it's a little more rigid. And then we have, which for me, that'll be great on my eyebrows. It does say brow. And my brows have hardly any color in them. Okay. Hi, Allie. Good morning. I have no idea what color I'm going to wear. I have tons of shadows. That's just one handful. I'm addicted to the eyeshadow really bad. And this isn't even all the colors. Yeah. It's bad. No, that's actually really good. I love them. I don't know if I want that color or not. I was going to do the greens, but oh, decisions. Oh, it's too early to make decisions. Bronze shimmer, smoked topaz. I have those, but I don't know. I guess because I'm wearing black and white, I want a little bit of color, so I think I'm going to do the pinks. Onyx. Whisper pink. I don't know, maybe. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Julie. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to do, what do I have here? A little whisper pink. Oh, I forgot my garnet. Garnet is like an absolute must for almost every eyeshadow look. And it's just a brown. And it blends so well. So what am I taking here? I have whisper pink. I'm going to put a little bit up here. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and blend that in. To highlight the bone. Wipe just a dab of that off. Before I forget, I'm going to use this garnet on my eyebrows. Just a little tiny dab. That's more than a dab. Oops. Just a dab. Because it's pretty dark and my eyebrows are really light. And I'm just kind of running it through just a little bit. I have a giant mole right there. Boy, is that thing getting in the way. See the difference? Eyebrow, no eyebrow. Now getting them even is another story. But who has perfect face anyway, right? I need a dab more right in through here. I'm trying to do this from a distance when I don't see that well from a distance. What do you think, guys? Does this look good? Hi, Glenna. Hi, Eric. Does that look even? I think one might be a little darker than the other, but we'll fix that. I'll probably be here forever just trying to fix my eyebrows. Oops. Shit. Oops. Well, that'll be there all day. Because I am not re-washing my face. Maybe I can... I don't want to rub too much and take it all off, but before it dries, you rub a little bit. It's starting to dry. Valuable lesson learned here. I need to be up close in order to do my eyebrows. I'm trying to do it from a distance. But I like that you can just use the eyeshadow to do your eyebrows. Hopefully that's good enough. Alright, and take some of that off. That's what that garnet looks like. It's real pretty. It wasn't quite dry yet, so I can wipe some of that off. Alright, eyeshadow. I'm going to do, this is the Pink Opal Shimmer. Real pretty. I'm going to go in here today. And I do have hooded eyes, and with hooded eyes you don't want too much shimmer on your lid because it will accentuate it more. But I have to say this is like one of the prettiest colors I've ever seen for a light pink. And this eyeshadow is going to last all day. And it's also waterproof, and it's not going to smudge or budge. As far as creasing, I can get through almost an entire day, without creasing. Most people don't even crease, but I have oily eyelids. So a typical normal store brand doesn't even last an hour, 2 hours max before it's creasing, and so for a long time I just didn't even bother wearing eyeshadow unless I was going out. But this is so pretty, and I know it's going to last. Well worth the investment. Now I'm coming in with some mulberry, and it is another pink. This is more of a kind of a neutral pink. I'm coming in up here, and I'm going to use the fluffier part of this brush. I am not keeping track of time, I probably better. And I'm creating the shadow effect here. Might have been a bit much. Wipe some of that off. I want that to blend into the brow highlighting. And that's that. Gives me a little depth on my hooded eyes. I have my washcloth right here that I'm wiping the excess off on. I just rub my brush back and forth. I think that one might be a little bit higher than the other one. So I'll just take the extra and bring it over. Yeah, just a hair. Hair more here than there is here, and it could be the lighting. That's a bit much. Alright. That was my alarm letting me know I got 15 minutes or I gotta leave. So I need to hurry it up now. Alright, so now I'm going in with Pink Posy, which is a little bit of a darker pink. And right in here. And I think I'm going to take the Garnet and put just a dab in there too. And blend those together. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. And that's just in that crease, not crease, corner. That was a little bit too much. And if my pink opal shimmer disappears, I can just come back in and add a little bit more. See how that garnet just blended right in and made that a little bit darker? I'm going to take just a dab of this Ebony Essence. It's a gray. I do mean literally a dab. And just kind of dot that in right here. And now I'll do the Pink Posy over here again. And the Garnet. It's not cooperating with me. There we go. And blend these in. garnet didn't go where it was supposed to go. I see I have a lot of guys watching me this morning. You see what we go through to look beautiful. And I don't do this much every day, but there's a lot of ladies that do. I used to be so bad that I wouldn't even leave the house without my makeup on. Now, I don't care. Just a dab. A dab will do ya. Okay. Then coming back with the Ebony Essence Gray. Just a tiny little dot for that definition. I let that dry. And I had a goof. It's hard to see. I'm cheating. A little bit more on that side than I do the other. Or maybe I just didn't blend as well over here. Helps when I have my hand mirror big time. And where did the Pink Opal shimmer? Actually, it looks pretty good. I don't know if I need to really touch it up much. I'm going to put just a tiny little bit under. Highlight those corners. I had another brush out. Here we go. Taking this one. Blend that in. And I'll take my mulberry and do the same right here in the middle and on this side. So this will be my bottom eyeliner. And the black Onyx. This is a really great eyeliner. And what I do is I kind of wipe off as much as I can. I don't want too much on there. And I'm going to tightline, which is getting this into the waterline underneath the lashes. And because my eyelashes are, oops, incredibly white, this helps bring them out more. There we go. Normally I would just lift my lid up and do this, but I'm trying to show it, so I can't exactly do that without a third hand. Then I'm going to take and line it a little. And make a mess. Alright, I have to go out of camera, sorry. See the difference? And during that whole process, I got some underneath the eye. So I guess I'll put a little garnet underneath. So I'm wiping. And just put a little bit of that here. And that hides my little mess up. And do the same thing on my other eye. I'm going to wipe all this off. And tightline. And there's days where this is all I do is just a little tight lining. I don't line the top of my lid, but I really like that look, the bold line above. I think it brings out my eye much more. Okay, now I have to go out of camera so I can see what I'm doing. I'm on the hunt for a different camera holder so that it's not so far away from my mirror. Haven't found one yet. Another thing I like about these pinks with my eyes is it really brings out my green. Anything with pink and or violet. I don't know how even that is. Oops. Oh well. Mascara will hide it. So pretty much my makeup should look like this all day. Through sweating, whatever. And let me find my mascara. I am so running out of time. Okay. I have Undersense. This is made from volcanic ash. And you put this on first, it's like a primer, and it creates little tubes, excuse me, around your eyelashes. And this makes your lashes thicker, longer, more defined if you want it. Allergies are taking over today. I have a screeching bird in my backyard. We have one out there sometimes. It sounds like a cockatiel. I don't know if somebody has a cockatiel that they put outside or what the deal is, but it's hilarious. Last week, I could swear there was a kitten in our tree, and there was a squirrel making funny noises and going crazy in the tree. and I kept hearing what sounded like a kitten crying. And we're looking, trying to call for this cat. We have a lot of wild cats here in this neighborhood. No, never seen a kitten. Never came out of the tree. So I don't know what that was. It was really weird. So there is the Undersense. And now I'm coming in with Black Lash Sense mascara. This mascara is waterproof. Very, very waterproof. It is not going anywhere, and it does not clump when it gets wet either. It stays where it's at. Yeah, I can go wash my face with soap and water and get most of all this makeup off, and yet still have a full set of eyelashes. That's how waterproof it is. I use different makeup removers to get this off. We do carry a product called Foops, and basically you just put a little bit of that into your hands and you rub your face while it's dry, and it starts to melt your makeup off. And then once you get that rubbed in, you use the 3-in-1 cleanser to wash your face, and it will get all traces of makeup off. And I am an eyelash fiend, so they have to be very thick and long if I'm going to bother with wearing mascara. There we go. And I could even take this further and make them thicker and longer if I put on more. I would go back and put on more Undersense after this dries, then come back with more Lash Sense, and eventually they're going to look fake. Running out of time. I knew this would probably happen, but I wanted to do a full face video. I haven't done it in a while. When I'm doing this, I make sure and wiggle this brush. Wiggle it around to try and catch each eyelash, or cluster of lashes in some cases, so that it coats the entire lash. I have a very stubborn corner, and I think because I sleep on my face most of the time, my eyelashes break. And I've been really good about not wearing my makeup to bed, which is a huge no-no, but it happens. And I tell on myself. Alright, we need to pick up just a little bit. There we go. I think that's going to have to do for now. As you can see, these eyelashes want to cluster together. Alright, you're going to probably see me disappear in this mirror here. Sometimes, because I use an eye cream after I wash my face, my mascara does not want to cooperate because my eyelashes have eye cream on them, but I make them do what I want. There we go. have to say I am in love with this makeup by SeneGence. It is truly amazing. I sold Avon for several years, and nothing compares. No Avon product compares whatsoever. I've used some Mary Kay makeup. None of their products compare. I have not used Unique, but I have seen videos and demonstrations and user product reviews, and it doesn't compare. So again, all of our makeup, even the mascara, everything I believe has the skincare in it. So not only are you looking good, you're taking care of yourself. I forgot to get out my LipSense, and I'm not sure where it's at. Bear with me 1 second. I think I found it. Here we go. Praline Rose, one of my favorite colors. First off, clean your lips, because you know there's foundation on them. And make sure they're completely dry. And shake. And we shake it horizontally so you don't bust it. And there is a metal ball inside. Alright, here we go. Layer 1. I bring this down a little. I lined it a little bit. And take this tip and turn it in line. Just like that. Once that's dry, make funny faces. Layer 2. That's my favorite color. Love it. Should I get the water line? Layer 3. Alright. That's 3 layers. And this will last all day. 4 to 18 hours. I have matte gloss. I don't think I'm going to wear matte gloss. I don't like matte gloss. Haha. We're going to go for pearl. And I found the best thing to remove LipSense is Neutrogena. It's so fast and easy. It's just a glycerin bar of soap. You can get these at the drugstore. Super cheap. That's what it looks like. There's something in it that just takes the LipSense right off. I can put it on a wipe or makeup remover wipe and it will come right off. And I can change my colors. This is Pearl. It's not as moisturizing as our Glossy Gloss, but you can see it has a nice, pretty color or whatever to it. Make sure you get all areas of your lip, even that waterline. And this will set your gloss, seal in the moisture. You can see my wand doesn't have anything on it. Nothing. So I'm probably running late for work now and I gotta go. But I also wanted to show you real quick. It's kiss proof. The only thing on my hand is my gloss. So, the only thing there is gloss. This stuff is absolutely amazing. If you have not tried LipSense yet, you really don't know what you're missing. There's nothing like it. This is patented. Those all-day lip stains, they don't even compare. I can show you 1,000 videos of distributors doing comparisons. LipSense on one side, something else on the other, and the other product always ends up smeared. Every time. But not LipSense. So all I have to do throughout the day is reapply some gloss, and then I'm done. So I just stick it right in there. It's a little pocket. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I gotta go to work. I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.